You want to raise your frequency. You want change, and you want it fast. You've probably been told that in order to raise your frequency, you should become a vegetarian, walk barefoot in nature, open your heart, and just change your thoughts, as if it was that easy. But what if I told you that none of this is true or fast? What if I told you there is a much simpler way to achieve ascension, a way that produces the exact profound change in just 11 minutes that 2 hours of meditation can achieve? A way that allows you to stop listening to countless hours of podcasts and YouTube videos and just focus on doing one thing. A way that gives you clarity without having to waste money on psychics and healers. A way that builds community and gives you the support of like-minded people. A way that doesn't require you to abstain from all pleasures, give up your worldly goals, or choose a life of poverty. What if I told you there is an ancient technique that has been passed on for centuries? It's a 10,000-year-old secret Pleiadian technology that was given to yogis who were meditating in caves. And when I discovered this technology, my whole life changed. My third eye finally opened. My mind became clear. I got rid of anxiety and panic attacks and found a new vitality to pursue my goals, and I became financially free. You can do this without giving up anything, without spending hours meditating, and without having to stick to a rigorous protocol. I call this ancient technique Kundalini Activation Technique, or CAT in short. This technique will help you make more friends who are on the same wavelength, connect you more deeply with your family, and allow you to ascend without having to give up your favorite comfort foods or sex, or live a life of modesty and poverty. Because most people believe they have to give up all pleasures to qualify for ascension. But you can be financially abundant and choose to live life in a more meaningful, spiritual way. This technique will give you the necessary clarity and confidence to find your purpose, and you don't have to waste time eating veggies and superfoods, spending time in nature, consuming all the channels, podcasts, all the information there is, speaking affirmations and journaling, healers, psychics, and whatever else is offered these days, because none of this will ever manifest your dream life. Practicing this ancient technique will give you the clarity of mind, enabling you to see your best direction and recognize your soul's purpose. Second, it will give you a well-developed intuition, so you know how and when to act. And third, it will give you more confidence to move forward. It will also give you radiance to attract opportunity and everything you need. It connects you to a like-minded community that will ground you, love you, and support you. And will even help you find a job that makes you happy financially and on a soul-nourishing level. And finally, it will give you health and vitality. The dilemma is that your previous methods are neither powerful nor fast enough. We have entered the age of Aquarius, an age of awareness and experience. The faster we purify the mind, body, and the soul, the more we elevate ourselves to become angelic. The last Piscean age motto was, I want to know, I need to learn. The Aquarian age motto is, I know, I want to experience. And we are hunting for energy. Your antennas are switched on once you experience energy and its magic within your body, mind, and soul. Suppose you want to experience a complete frequency shift that changes your reality and places you on the fast track to ascension without wasting years in the same place, without ever feeling lonely or bored, without relying on any outside source to be healthy, happy, and financially abundant. In that case, you need the Kundalini Activation Technique. Ascension is an individual process, a shift in dimensions, and you want to drastically shift your frequency and manifest your dream life, right? The old methods don't work anymore, because this age is no longer about learning and knowing and gathering information. Experiencing energy and allowing this energy be your pure teacher, that is the way of the Aquarian age. There is only one method in this age of light that will give you this experience, and that is the Kundalini Activation Technique, or CAT, as I like to call it. Even Michael Jackson and Madonna practiced it, along with many, many other celebrities. Ascension isn't about disappearing from the planet, and it doesn't mean that we want to escape. The 5D ascension is about creating heaven on earth, here in our world, and experiencing its full glory. Now, do you feel like ascension is too slow and that your personal life is not fulfilling because you feel lonely and maybe bored and you lack like-minded people and community? Your job isn't satisfactory and you are looking for your purpose. Your soul is screaming for more, and the methods that you have for raising your frequency, they just aren't super magical. Then you need the Kundalini Activation Technique. It is the #1 householder practice that will help you to raise your frequency. You don't have to listen to hours of podcasts that never provide the only one tool that provides you with infinite energy and find your soul's purpose. You can have clarity of direction and intuition that will guide you to where you need to go and what you must do without having to meditate in a cave for years. And most importantly, you will be able to create prosperity and health and wealth and happiness and love and community. Imagine doing a short 11-minute practice and it gives you the calmness of mind like 2 hours of meditating. Imagine being at work and giving yourself an energy boost or a creativity download in 3 minutes. Imagine being able to reset your nervous system and shift your frequency, improve your health, your mind, your body, without having to change your lifestyle or spend a fortune on psychics or consume channels and YouTube all day looking for answers. And imagine not having to choose between prosperity and ascension. I've had countless students who were trained as nurses, but they were healers in truth. They started prosperous healing practices. Plenty of businessmen who practiced with me, who created healing centers and studios of various kinds, and real estate agents who dreamed of being yoga teachers after just months of practicing CAT, they and many others realized their soul's calling and they became successful. How would you feel if you woke up every day knowing that you had the most beautiful soul-nourishing job, the most loving community of people who feel like soul sisters and brothers? You had vitality and clarity and intuition. You were financially free to go and do whatever you wanted. It would change everything, right? I've seen people of all ages, including 70 or 80-year-olds, accomplish some of the most impossible tasks because of the energy and power they gained from practicing CAT. Here's a minor assignment. Stop consuming social media information, podcasts, YouTube, videos, and whatever else the online world suggests. Instead, just focus on this video series. Learn about the CAT practice and how to implement it. You don't have to do anything else. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to start implementing my Kundalini Activation Technique, CAT. I'll walk you through a simple, beautiful magic technique that you can use to get results in just a few minutes. And I know that you will fall in love with it. You'll have an experience of energy, magic, bliss. So make sure you're on the lookout and don't miss the next video. I also got some exciting news for all my Starseeds and my members of the Family of Light. On Monday, July 14th, I'm going to launch my Ascension Activation Training, and I'm going to take a handful of new students and teach them exactly how to create an energy body through which all prosperity is attracted and manifested. Now, as much as I'd like to help everyone with my magical Kundalini activation technique, I find that my students get the best results when I work in small group settings. That way, I can hold the space for you. Everyone can get the help and support they really need. So, this will be a genuinely rare opportunity to participate in my live classes, and spots are always granted on a first come, first served basis. So, if that interests you, click on the link underneath this video, put your name on the early bird waitlist. Everyone on this waitlist will get access to the registration link the night before the program launches to the public. You will also get more information about the Kundalini Activation Technique and tips on how to implement it in just 3 minutes. So join the waitlist, and I'm looking forward to teaching you more about the Kundalini Activation Technique.